voice acting. Not sure if it's clear from my voice, but I've had a very long weekend at convention, so it's a little bit croaky. Okay. I feel like we need to double check the sound stuff before continuing. If you can pop it up on your phone, make sure it's right. But yeah, a little bit of background for this is that Dream Dandies is a video game. I'm seeing a little bit. Yeah, seeing some. Yeah, it's quiet. Okay, let me adjust the sound level before we There we go. That should be much better now.
I'm deaf now.
Oh, we're in a loop. We're in a loop.
Oh, someone said the sound doesn't seem to be working.
Hey, there we go. We're good. So let me start from the beginning. The weather is really weird here, so sometimes we're going to be super bright, sometimes we're going to be super dark. There's nothing I can do. It's just the sun. Dream Dandies is a panel that we did at AmeCon, just gone. Hey, Rob's here. Like, yeah. Which it was designed as a game to be played in front of a live audience. So we'd really appreciate your comments of things as we go along, if you'd like. With the idea being that the audience helps us choose which Dream Dandy we would like to date. Now, I've lost my train of thought. Like, so I'm the artist behind it, and all of it was coded and written by Nathan Blades, who might pop in a little bit later to say hello, or might be busy playing D&D. We'll see.
Who knows?
Yeah, I think that's about it, really, that I can think of right now.
I'm just here to read things off the screen.
I will be attempting to voice act some of it, but I am much croakier than I normally am, and the sun has just glared completely over that. Right, I'll escape first and shut the curtains.
Oh.
Better-ish. Better-ish. There we go. Right, and this is a game that you can absolutely play at home as well. You can download it at tabkimpton.itch.io, and you can pay some money for it if you want, or you can get it absolutely for free. It is up to you. And without further ado, let's click on with the game. So I think I can do it just by doing spacebar through. Sorry, it's reflected for us, so if we just make sure to read the screen below. Right, so welcome to Dream Dandies, a live show dating sim. There we go. Dear Your Name Here, we have been cordially invited for a night of debauchery at the Fancy Pants Gentleman Club. Oh, why aren't my keys working? It's going to have to be a mouse click. Oh, well. Meet the dandy of your dreams at this special one-night-only event. Satisfaction guaranteed. Yes, we did just title drop in the first 30 seconds of the game. Deal with it. Find us using the map enclosed. The entrance of the club is foreboding yet exciting. As you step inside, you are greeted by who you could only assume to be the concierge, or maybe a butler. Their outfit tells you they live to serve. I live to serve. I'm here to explain how this club night works. Inside there are a buffet of wonderful gentlemen, dandies, fops, and otherwise fanciful, well-dressed slabs of meat for you to figuratively sink your teeth into. Or literally, I don't kink shame. Anyway, feel free to go into the main lounge, chat to our other guests, and maybe drift to one of our many bars, studies, and hideaways for some alone time.
Oh, God, I'm too far. Wait, bars plural? How many bars do you have?
Oh, no more than 7. We're not Kitticon.
Well, dang.
Very good, sir. We close at midnight, so kindly make your way off the premises at that time, hopefully with a doting dandy on your arm. Please, step inside. A little bit of music. It's nice, good. Rob Theo says, I'm not dealing with it well, Tab. Yeah. Luca says, this is adorable. All right, okay, let's keep playing. You step inside the lounge and it's going to be so hard me keeping accents separate, right? You step inside the lounge and take a look at the various people inside. It's far from empty, but there's a relaxed buzz in the air. Yeah. The sound of a cello rumbles from somewhere you can't see. Someone in a pinstripe suit so sharp it could cut glass is draped over the drinks bar, eyeing up the rest of the room with an air of effortless cool. Their eyes sparkle oh so slightly in the dim light, and your heart skip a beat. Did this potential senpai notice you? There's an older gentleman sitting by the fireplace reading a book. The glow from the fire reflects the silver speckles in his hair and the round rims of his glasses. He radiates an aura that reminds you of every inappropriate teacher crush you've ever had. All of you, collectively. Another person catches your eye, a muscular and strong-jawed man enjoying a cup of tea at the table. Cradling a bone china cup in large, beefy hands, the clink of ceramic harmonizes with the soft ring of the sword sheathed at his waist. Sheathed.
Hello.
You wonder what else those hands could do. Wink. Rob Theo says, it's my bro. Oh, yeah. Who do you talk to?
I will take... Anyone got any opinions? Because, you know...
About who we want to see.
Yeah. Anyone want to date Hufflepuff Dandy?
Hufflepuff
Yes.
Dandy. Scholarly looking dandy. Right,
it's my
here we
friend
go.
Bryony. Hi, Bryony.
Hey. You walk up to the man by the fireplace.
Hey, good evening. My name's Your Name Here.
When we did this live, we were like, right, okay, what you have to do, instead every time there's your name here, you have to be like, your name here. Or your name here. Okay, all right, sorry.
I will attempt in the
There's
future.
a long pause as they silently finish the passage they're reading and close the book before responding. Ah, good evening. Your name here. You're right.
I just wasn't ready for it.
I wasn't expecting to strike up conversation. This is a pleasant surprise. I'm Emmanuel Mild, but you can call me Emmy.
Oh, but isn't this a social club? What brings you here if not to socialise?
They have an impeccable book collection, first editions of a number of texts that are must-reads if you're a fictiano like I am.
Oh, right. Is that what you're reading now?
Indeed. He shows you the book, My Immortal.
Wow.
It's a phenomenal character study. There's a library upstairs with plenty more like it, if you'd like to join me. As you open your collective mouths to reply, he rises out of his seat without even waiting for a response. I like to say, this isn't me laughing at my own jokes. This is me laughing at
Someone
Nathan's
else's.
jokes, because
Yes.
he's very good.
They are beautiful jokes.
Picking up a cane next to his armchair, he exits towards the main staircase.
Nice.
A little bit of beautiful music. The library was warm and intimate, like, hey, you know what? Fill in that simile yourself. Lamplight casts a warm glow over the shelves of books. A ceiling-to-floor window on one side of the room, framed with velvet curtains, reveals the twinkling stars. As I say, these books are a one-of-a-kind collection. In my visits to the Fancy Pants Gentlemen's Club, I have introduced many a man to the works on offer here. Sorry, Rob says, warm and intimate, like a hug from me. And Lucas says, is he taking you to a geosite site?
Oh, that's my friend Emmy. Hi.
Why are all of your friends just that? Oh, you've got lots of YouTube friends, haven't you? So yeah.
I just tweet about it. I have friends who don't do anything on a Monday evening.
Okay. Back to Emmy. But now we have some alone time. Why don't we chat a little? So, what do you want to talk about?
What do we talk about, guys?
What do you do for a living? So, you like to read? No shit. Yeah. You must be super popular at this club.
Come on, dudes.
Yeah.
What are we asking?
Reading.
Reading.
So you like to read.
What genre of books are you into?
I absolutely adore the poets and literary greats between 1800 and 1850, but also fan fiction.
Wait, seriously?
Of course, in my field of work, we're greatly interested in the sexual practices creators make their heroes do. But it's rather dry to take notes on a 300-page crackfic, so my colleagues and I often compete in reading unique passages out loud. I'm not half bad, is it? Actually, I have one on me that's an excellent vintage. So we see who has the strongest stomach.
Just read that as oh.
Oh God, what's his voice like?
Long.
Yeah. Esteemed guest, it's time for a mini game. It's time to play super romantic, dramatic reading. All of my voices are whispering now.
Your voice is whispering now.
Yeah. We're going to need someone from the audience to represent your name here, and someone to represent Emmy. We have a right here collection, a delicious sample from Emmy's erotic fiction collection.
Oh, chat's gone. Hello?
Where'd the chat go?
Oh, it's back.
Oh, it's back. There we go. And our contestants will take turns reading it. And now, to give you an idea about this game, this is one of the live aspects of it, where we get people to read passages and sort of like compete. Whoever wins, either playing Emmy or your name here, goes on to do a thing. So I might just click through these because it's not part of the...
You have no fic to hand.
Yeah. All of the fic's still in the car. Yeah.
There's always fic to hand.
We'll then give you the cue and shower your winner with applause. Your beautiful real-world host will administrate. Are you ready? Let's play. And then we play, and then victory achieved.
Yes.
Let's return to our story. Okay, then we go back to the main stream. And did we win or lose? Yeah.
Do you think I would have won a reading fanfic out loud competition?
Versus Emmy. I mean, he is very good at it. It's what he does.
But
for
does
a living.
he write it?
We won.
Did.
We won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryony knows my fic.
Yeah, we won. Marvelous. The pacing, the diction. I could see the fire in your eyes as you reached the climax of the piece. Your eyes, in general, are quite extraordinary. Well, what do we talk about now?
What next, guys?
What do we do for a living?
Club. Emmy said the club earlier.
You must be super popular at this club. All right.
So, gentlemen's club, eh? Someone as suave as you must be super popular with the other guys here.
Jennifer says he likes diction.
Who doesn't?
To be honest with you, you a complete stranger who I've only met less than 15 minutes ago. My dating history has been less than spectacular.
Oh, I wonder what was wrong.
So you're saying, are you going to say, like, so what was wrong with his dating life? Was he addicted to Grindr? Does he have trouble talking to guys? Or you're so pretty, the other men are intimidated?
He is very pretty. Pretty. Pretty got 2 votes.
2 for pretty. We're going to be flatterers. Talking.
Oh, Grindr.
Oh. It's an even split. It's an even split.
Let's do pretty.
Yeah.
Look at him blushing away.
Flatter him.
I mean, you radiate this hot professor vibe. I bet other guys don't know what to do with themselves.
Flattery will get you everywhere. If it's not clear, there are noises when you get good results
cool.
or not.
I
So, like,
didn't
that
know
noise there is a good noise. And normally, if there's a screen shake or like sort of like dun dun dun, like you'll see as we go along.
I've played up to one visual novel.
I was joking earlier. I was a bit like, if I make another, if I help make another visual novel, I will officially, almost made more games than I have played, which is very Darth Marenghi's dark. Is it Darth Marenghi's Dark Place? Yeah. I'm one of the few authors that have written more books than I've read. Okay. No, it's not that. People might not guess, but I'm actually pretty happy with how I look.
Oh.
My prosthetic leg and cane of my own design, I'll have you know. It shows a little glimpse of his cane. He raises the hem of his trousers leg, and you get a better look, a better glimpse. There's a very elaborate carving of about a dozen people having an orgy.
It's surprisingly tasteful.
I like to think so. Now we've only got to talk about jobs left.
What do you do for a living, Emmanuel?
As I say, call me Emmy. I'm a professor of anthropology, though my field some might call a little unusual.
Well, I'm in a bizarre gentleman's club after getting a surprise invite, so go for it. No idea how they got my address, but hey.
I study sex practices through history.
Wow. I know a little about that myself. Oh God, do I?
Right, quick. Think of an obscure sex fact. Right. Okay, so what kind of sex fact are you going to drop? Are you going to do a fact about ancient dildos, a fact about weird orgasms, or a fact about peeing after sex?
Anyone got any particular interest in any of them?
I've seen the peeing after sex.
No, I've seen weird orgasms.
Yeah. And we when we did it live on Friday, they did ancient dildos.
Let's learn about peeing after sex. Yes, I read about this on the internet.
Yeah, all the memes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I hear that peeing after sex is super important, you know? Peeing after sex can clear your skin, water your crops, and make snakes manifest physically in your home.
Emmy's glasses flash as his cheerful demeanor immediately vanishes. Well, actually...
No, we upset him. Oh God, what have I done?
What follows is a 10-minute correction and explanation about sexual health and fact-checking the things you read on Tumblr.
Oh no.
It's an informative but total mood killer.
Good to know.
We've had a delightful chat, but I am mindful of keeping you too long. People of your age should be getting out there, trying new things, meeting new people.
My age? How old do you think I am?
Well, you're an audience of people sitting in a dark room, so it's hard to tell. You could likely self-describe as a millennial without anyone being too surprised.
That young? Oh, you flatterer.
Anytime. May we meet again. Enjoy yourself. You make your way down to the lounge area and Emmanuel returns to reading a book, 1001 Yowie Poses. There we go, and that was Emmy. You return to the lounge area to see if there are any more dream dandies to investigate. Now, to make it a little bit clear about this game, it's not that just whoever you score the best with you get at the end. It's that depending on how well you do in a conversation with someone, they'll either turn up in the lounge afterwards or not. So it's entirely possible that you turn up to the lounge at the end and no one is there for you. Yeah, so...
Guys, we need to do better.
Yeah, need to do better.
Or I'm coming home alone.
Right, okay. So we're back in the lounge. There's two people left. There's a mysterious-looking dandy and there's the muscular-looking dandy.
Anyone?
Anyone?
You decide while I get some water.
Okay. All right. Like how many people are knocking about? We're getting mysterious Dandies, the main one. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna. A little bit of typing. Sorry, that's near the microphone. I do like the soothing music that Nathan's put in. All right, we're going to go with mysterious next. We'll wait for Laura to get back. It's cool, to be honest. We're only like 20 minutes in, really. Yeah. It actually worked out to an hour pretty well, so that's good. Yeah. All good?
Yeah, let me get back in.
Yeah, we both saw the view. I tidied up my table behind for this. All right. Mysterious Dandy. Mysterious. You walk up to the languid figure at the bar. You approach it and get a better look at them. An impeccably tailored suit clothes an androgynous figure.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Get ready for this accent.
I'm excited.
Yeah. They respond without even looking up from their martini. Your name?
My name? It's your name here. See, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Bischoffs. Yvette Bischoffs. Yvette Daniel Sean Pierce Bischoffs. Pronouns? She, her. Now, at the convention, we had a lamp that when she appeared, we changed the lamp so it would be like the blue bisexual lighting. Just very important detail. Excellent. I feel you should know. Does it shock you to see a maverick such as myself in a gentleman's club?
Not really. Wow.
In that case, you may be the agent I'm looking for. Join me in the speakeasy and we will discuss this further. But I warn you, things could get dangerous.
Well, you sound interesting and purple lighting really suits you, so I'm down for it, I guess.
Then we go. Don't let yourself be seen.
Whoop! I like to imagine they're all on those little, like the hoverboard things. Zoom.
She walks away towards the stairs leading to the basement. You follow. Basement. Jennifer says she's amazing. Oh, yeah.
I agree.
There's a pianist playing a gentle jazz tune in the corner. Stained glass lamps hang above cozy booth seating. The super intense woman you followed here makes her way over to a booth and gestures sharply towards you. She looks around like there's someone eavesdropping, but aside from the bartender, it looks like we're alone. Oh, and the concierge is also here, but he's been following you since you arrived, so you've decided not to think about him too hard. During the panel, Christian would rise up from the table and back down. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Of course he would.
Lucia says everyone should always travel with a light show. Brilliant.
You need to come in a bit. You're
edgy. Yeah, I'm edging.
So edgy.
Away. I'm basically a ghost.
We both are.
There's an awkward silence as she stares at you. Quick, say something to break the tension. What do we talk about? Do we say, do you want to get a drink? What do you do for a living? Or what kind of person are you into?
Guys.
All right.
What we do.
What we doing?
What we do.
Living.
Yeah.
First person says living.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. First.
You seem really put together. What kind of work do you do?
It's very perceptive for you to ask. I am sure you can tell by my demeanor that I am, in fact, a tailor.
That is obviously a lie.
No. I have plenty of tales about my clients that I make clothes for. You watch her put finger quotes on that last part. She seems unaware that she's doing it. They're all very important, very dangerous, and very sexy.
Are you asking me to guess what your real job is? Sure, I'll bite.
Okay, so what is her real job? You really work as a secret agent, a crime-fighting magical girl, or a bounty-hunting android from the future.
Magic girl, straight in. A crime-fighting magical girl.
Oh man,
We got two for magical girl.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Okay, here we go.
Fighting evil by moonlight, drinking cocktails by daylight, never running from a real fight. She's the one named Yvette Daniel Sean Pierce Bischoffs.
Very good. That the panel, people started singing it.
Hey,
yeah,
nice.
I'm very proud of. She's the one named Yvette Daniel Sean. Da 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 da. That's a good noise. There you go. You get props for remembering my full name. Most of my dates / assassination targets barely remember my first name. But no, I am not someone of the Maho Shuju persuasion. That also derailed the panel. Absolutely. Maho Shouju is like a genre of manga stuff. I'm sorry about some of the convention references in this, but yeah. I may be a little too old for that.
But in your high school days...
Oh, I admit I went to a rather unusual high school. We had a gigantic rose garden and everyone was weirdly obsessed with sword fighting.
That's some school curriculum.
Alright, what do we talk about now? Do we want to get a drink? Do we want to ask, what kind of person are you into? Huh? Is it me?
Is it me there? Is it me?
Is it? Alright, so what are we going to talk about?
Don't they have fading hair dye? Lots of people said person the first time around.
Okay, person.
By lots, I mean 2.
Alright, there we go.
Person, yeah. I've got people again. Maybe I should go with a more standard speed dating question. That seems safe.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of person do you like?
Info gathering, eh? Well, you can't make me crack. I've been interrogated by far more terrible foes.
Oh, hold up. I'm not interrogating you.
But I'll permit you a little bit of information about myself. What I look for in a person, and in your case, an audience full of people in a human suit. It's, oh man, I swear that I swear that like she is the Kingsman sequel we should have had. She is the one that we deserved and did not get. Lucas says, I love Tab's hello accent.
It is beautiful.
It isn't French, though.
It's swinging from Zoya the Destroyer
to
hello.
It's as close to... I've taken more stuff from Romanian. It's because I've done sort of like some stupid vampire stuff on stage before, and when you actually look into vampire stuff, it isn't actually like a Transylvanian accent. It's actually the closest one that they have is like a Romanian one, but it all kind of blurs into Eastern European at some point. Anyway, is someone who
Gotta get back into it now.
Is someone who can handle their booze, destruct the capitalist patriarchy, and has mastered at least one deadly martial art. You think about how you might measure up to that criteria. You're prone to going full wine mom on a glass of rosé, and you cried back in primary school when your parents made you try out judo. Fun fact, Rob, who was doing the Pele character in this, actually had that happen. Sam was like, how do you know about my life? You did punch a cop at a pride parade once, though. That was pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
They're pretty reasonable standards, if I do say so myself. And you know, what about you? If we're asking classic getting to know you style questions. What made you break up with the last person you dated? Oh, she's fucking right in
Christ,
there. How do we even answer that? Do we be honest? Do we dismiss the question? Or do we, hey, look, a distraction?
Are we doing dids? Are we deflecting?
Distraction.
Honestly. Honest. Distraction dance.
There's another 3. For honest. But distraction was first. They were honest at the panel. So part of me is like,
Let's-
come on.
Let's do it. I love how no one is like, just fucking dismiss the question. Let's do a distraction dance.
Do a distraction.
Mm-hmm. There's no way I'm answering that. Time to evade. Well, the thing with that is... Gasp! Over there!
Did you just say the word gasp to sound like you're surprised? No, for real. Oh, sorry.
No, for real. Don't you feel like we're being watched?
The question hangs in the air like the stained glass lantern above your table. Suddenly, from out the darkness of the bar, a knife flies out. Sloppy. Yvette snatches the knife out of the air. Damn it! Missed a typo. A knife out the air without even looking behind her. You think, holy shit, that's hot.
Holy shit, that's hot.
So you weren't lying. We were being observed. By spy ninjas, no less. The spy ninjas barrel out of their hiding place in the gloom of the speakeasy. They bear down on the two of you with full force, wearing a combination of James Bond-style tuxedos and metal-plated headbands straight out of Naruto. They look absurd. So it's a good thing you and Yvette handily dispatch of them all. Fists fly as the spy ninjas are knocked out one by one. The concierge handily throws you weapons to ensure that neither of you are unarmed. As the last spy ninja goes down, you and Yvette pose back to collect it back like badasses. Pathetic. They should know better than to come for me at the Fancy Pants Gentleman Club. However, you surprise me, your name here. I wouldn't have pegged you for someone who knows how to fight ninjas. But after that display, I'll definitely peg...
No, let's just not. Let's just not.
Okay, and the last thing is...
Wanna get a drink? Maybe I can get you a drink?
A wise decision. We need to look inconspicuous. And then she just steps over the bodies of spy ninjas.
Kicks them out of the way.
Yeah. I'll order it. The bartender. I guess the bartender's the concierge or whatever. You were going to place the order, but you think better than to interrupt. She makes eye contact with the bartender and gives him a swift hand signal that you don't quite catch. The bartender solemnly nods and begins to mix a drink. 30 seconds later, 2 incredibly delicate martini glasses arrive, containing a sparkling pink liquid. Proffering one to you, she makes smouldering eye contact. Time seems to freeze as she doesn't move her glass or even blink. She stares you down. It's obvious she's testing you, but you're not going to lose here. And it's time for... This is the other live mini-game. Okay. Here we go, esteemed guest. It's time to play Super Romantic Staring Contest. That's really hard on a hard throat, so bear with me if my voice cracks, yeah. In this game, we will be enlisting someone from the audience to represent your name here, and someone to represent Yvette. The rules are simple. It's a best of 3 staring contest. Make your foes cower with the strength of your romantic gaze. Your beautiful real-world host will administrate. Are you ready? Let's play. And we basically just did a 2 out of 3 staring contest. Victory achieved. Let's return to our story. Right, so did we win or did Yvette win?
Who has a better romantic stare? We won.
We won.
We always win.
We won. Oh, she doesn't like that. Yeah.
Like that one lizard.
Or like a Japanese one where they're like, cool.
You thought I'd be bad at staring contests? I've spent an entire hour waiting for convention tickets to go on sale while hammering F5. This is nothing.
Such determination, such staying power. It's acceptable.
You know what? I'll take that.
Yvette suddenly rises from the table and looks at her watch. You're out of time.
As in my days are numbered?
Ha! That's true, but not what I meant. I have another thing I must attend to in this mansion. A solo mission. For your safety, I recommend you return to the lounge. Go find something to keep yourself entertained. Though it might be difficult, I am an experience.
Very true. Catch you later.
Farewell. There you go, and that is Yvette.
Nice.
She vanishes in a puff of smoke. What the fuck? Now, the last dandy, you return to the lounge area to see if there are any more dream dandies to investigate. Now, I have not done a voice for this one because someone else did it at the panel. It's time to talk to the muscular-looking dandy.
Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho ho.
You walk up to the dining table where the foppish man is sitting. In addition to the teacup he's drinking from, there's a full tea set laid out. Steam lazily rises out of the teapot's spout. A thick floral scent fills the air. He looks up from his tea and locks eyes with you. The flutter of his long eyelashes could have blown you over. You smile nervously. He smiles back warmly. The concierge smiles ominously.
I can only imagine what Christian did.
You take that as an invitation to sit down and pour yourself a cup. The air is still until you take a sip. He suddenly rises out of his chair. Aha! To just drink from another man's teacup without permission is a most grievous offence.
Whoa, hold up. I thought you were inviting me to...
The only invitation you're getting, good sir and or madam, is to a duel.
Accurate.
His eyes glint as menacing as the sword at his hip.
Oh, but I've not even thrown a punch at someone before. I don't know if I can have an actual duel.
Not at all. It gets the blood pumping. You must. In his excitement, he reaches out, his warm, strong hand covering yours. You suddenly find it incredibly hard to breathe. Still holding your hand, he drags you up to the games room.
I think his voice should be like just Brian Blessed in anything.
Oh, no. Nathan does a really good.
I've heard Nathan done. It's good.
Lucas says this is very Thor level foreplay here. Yeah. The games room is clean and classy with a poker table, a few billiards tables, a dartboard, and inexplicably an arcade machine for Dancing Stage Euromix 2.
Nice.
This is it, the room where it happens. You're harried over to a table with a large ornate wooden box atop it. It looks like you could easily fit 2 dueling pistols inside. You hope there aren't dueling pistols inside. He opens it. There are biscuits on a velvet cushion. The concierge supernaturally appears in the background carrying a large silver tea tray with a tea set on it. My name is Give me a time.
I forgot that he was a pro.
Yeah. My name is Broderick. You drank my tea. Prepare to die, brah. Choose your weapon. And then here's the other minigame. Oh my gosh, esteemed guest, it's a duel. It's time to play Super Romantic Dunking Duel. How to play, I'll explain with the 10 duel commandments. Number 1. Oh god, I heard a crack. Number 1. I've been at a convention.
Do you want me to do it for a bit?
Pick someone to be... Can you do a concierge voice?
No.
Number 1, pick someone to be Broderick. Number 2, pick someone to be your name here. Number 3, instant message your significant other or legal guardian because motherfuckers are gonna die out here. Number 4, play a game of rock, paper, scissors to determine who will choose the biscuit first. Number 5, the winner picks their biscuit and seals their fate. Number 6, the loser picks their biscuit and says a prayer. Number 7, pour the tea, searing hot leaf juice of destiny and war. Number 8, on the host signal, simultaneously dunk. Number 9, remove the biscuit before it crumbles. Last one still dunked is the winner, but if it crumbles, you're disqualified. Number 10, there is no heaven or hell, only tea. Duel. Oh, God. Duel. Just this whisper comes out. 1,000 dogs start barking in the distance. Yeah. So yeah, we genuinely had some teacups on stage and people sort of dunked biscuits, going head to head. It was actually pretty intense.
What biscuits?
They picked a custard cream, a bourbon, and a nice biscuit.
Ooh, nice is a risky biscuit. It's a risky biscuit.
Yeah, risky biscuit.
Yeah.
risky biscuit.
Which one won?
The bourbon did. Yeah,
it's double layered.
Yeah, it's got the thing holding it together.
It's got foundations.
Yeah. All right, and so victory achieved. Let's return to our story. As the dust settles and the lights in the games rooms come back to their ordinary brightness, you look around at how lucky you are to be alive right now. Right, how did we do? Did we win? Did our biscuit last longest, or did we lose?
I would have picked a bourbon, just for reference. Anything with 2 layers is a solid.
But is he the sort of one that he likes to win, you know?
This is true.
Should take a dive to get him on your side. I want to say we won. Okay, Here we go. All right.
Yes! Take that, you son of a...
Wow, bro. Chill.
Sorry about that. I have a habit of popping off when I win at a game. The other week, I beat my nephew at Mousetrap and flung his desk chair out the window.
Passionate. I like that.
His mom didn't, though.
Not everyone can appreciate the heart of battle. But why has he got Texan? Oh no! But now,
just read it.
But now I'm curious about you. Could I have finally met my true duelist rival? I can't do it. It's so hard. Come, ask me any questions you got. He's gonna be Texan now. Yeah, you go. Enjoy. My machismo can take it.
Wow, okay.
Well, what do we want to talk about it? Darkest Link is like, don't fight the Texan.
Don't fight it, y'all. I've been making pies at home. Pies of rage. You went from Zoya the Destroyer to Liberty Bell. That's what happened.
Just do both. Just do a cosplay that's half Zoya the Destroyer, and you turn us out. I'm Liberty Bell, and I am Zoya the
That's
Destroyer.
What we have to do. I can be Zoya, and you can be Liberty Bell, and we'll just be behind the stand like that.
All right. Okay. What do we ask? Do we say what's with the sword? Do we say what do you do for a living, or do we say can we just have some tea? Okay. We got 2 teas. 2 swords. Come on.
Tea was first. Anyone want to break it? Next person to say tea or sword, new person. That's what will happen.
There's only 5 people watching.
Only 4 people have answered.
Oh, yeah. Come on, number 5.
Who is the 5th person? Is it Taylor H?
I don't know.
Should we flip a coin?
Can't you choose? Doesn't matter.
So what's with the sword?
What's with the sword?
Are you like a sword guy?
But of course, my bro. If you're not carrying around an oversized phallic object with you, how else will you have a size comparison for all the dick pics you take?
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. But I mean, do you actually hit anyone with that thing, or is it just for show?
I pride myself on winning most of my duels without having to draw my weapon. But just look at it, Brosif. Isn't it cool? It just makes me feel, like, powerful. You wonder if that's what's screwing up gun control reform overseas. Right, what do we talk about now?
Can we just have some tea?
Yeah.
Can we drink some actual tea instead of fighting? Good God.
But of course. Any gentle bro worth his muscular, glistening salt is ready to sit for tea at a moment's notice.
Oh, he's the worst.
The concierge emerges from a wall like a ghost. A weird residue is left behind him. Oh. This mansion is super well equipped, so if there's a tea you want, we have it. Do you have a particular preference? What drink shall we order? Darjeeling, if you please, a regular builder's mate, or my standard muscle milk protein shake. Oh, look at your face. Okay, so they went for a regular builder's mate at the panel.
We've got 2 votes for Darjeeling. We'll have a Darjeeling, if you please. Well, a fancy gentleman's club deserves a fancy tea. We'll have a Darjeeling, please.
Broderick pulls a face. Okay, bro, that's fine.
I'm not upset that we have the same.
I mean, are you gonna order it lukewarm too?
Sorry, should I order something else?
It's fine, bro. It's fine. It's obviously not fine, but the tea is already here and in your hands before you can think of what to do. Broderick drinks his tea in a 10-second long continuous slurp without breaking eye contact. Christ. Right. Now, see what he does for a living. Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Right, okay.
How does a bastard orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished in squalor, grow up to be a dandy and a warrior?
Both times we played this through live, someone in that line for who doesn't know Hamilton very well.
Yeah.
Always said Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dropped into Pirates
of the Caribbean. Wow, how do you know that much about me?
You remind me of this one song, I guess.
Sweet. But yeah, bro, my whole history is on the field of battle.
That's intense.
That is to say, on the field of dance battles.
That's intense.
Oh, for sure, Broheim. Whether it's waltzing in the ballroom or voguing for the ballroom, I come to slay. You get flash for that wide grin / glinting sword 2 times combo again. Yeah. Yeah, ha ha ha. I mean that figuratively, of course.
Let me tell you, this boy is non-stop.
I've spent the last decade or so traveling the land on a quest to uncover the dances on the distant and ancient cultures. I'm aiming to be the best, brah. Number 1, head honcho.
So this is some kind of colonialism meets flash dance situation?
Harsh words, Brosif. This dating sim is cultural appropriation free. Stares at the camera. Any bro, what about you? Is dancing your jam?
Oh, I hate him so much.
I love him so much. Okay, is dancing your jam? They did hell yeah at the panel, so maybe a nah versus
we got a heck yeah. Yes. Yes.
Should we just go yes?
Yes.
Yeah, because we've had the hell yeah at the panel.
Let's do a yes.
Yes.
Yeah, a little. Usually I have to be nearly blinding drunk in the basement of GAY at 3 a.m, but still.
I love the idea that everyone else is, reads that, and in the basement of gay.
And
you've got to be like, I hear, actually, it's pronounced G-A-Y.
What you've got to do is say it and then just yell the word gay because it's in capital letters. Yeah. Usually I have to be nearly blinding drunk in the basement of gay at 3 a.m, but still.
Oh, nice. Gay clubs are the best, but gay clubs are the best places to pick up some sick moves. I'm so into voguing right now.
So into voguing right now?
So into voguing right now. For example. Look at that music change.
Serving face.
Yeah. So.
This is the only one I know.
Serve
your face.
Serve your face. Yeah.
I don't dance.
I've discovered that the trick with voguing is to bob your hips from side to side. Yeah.
You can only see one of my arms, which, if anything, is
singular
probably an improvement.
Yeah. The concierge suddenly shows up in shutter shades and drops some pulse-pounding house music. You can see the pool balls on the table start to vibrate.
Wow.
I think that's the noise. Broderick starts voguing his fucking brains out.
Yes, work! Yes,
He locks eyes with you, then effortlessly hits a spin and death drop with a massive thud.
Oh.
Go for it, bro. Show me your moves.
Sure.
You crouch to the floor and attempt to do your own spin and dip. Mostly it just looks like you're trying to take a constipated dump on the floor.
True to life. Here it comes! My death drop!
You tentatively try to extend one leg and immediately land on your ass.
Thanksgiving. Thanks living, honey.
Yeah, that's a good effort, bruh. You slowly get back up to your feet, face flushed. If you don't change the subject in the next 30 seconds, you think you might catch fire. Good hustle out there, bro. Don't your conversational skills, muscles feel so righteous right now?
If you're asking if I'm exhausted, yes.
Choice. How about heading down to the lounge to take a fire before you start another set?
Oh god, if any other dandies here challenge me to a duel, I'm gonna fall apart.
You're supposed to fall for us, not fall apart. Catch you later. I find in my head the difference between like surfer dude, like low surfer dude, not high surfer dude, and Texan is a really hard line to do. Yeah. You return to the lounge area to see if there are any more dream dandies to investigate. This is where we find out who we get with. There we go. As you leave the room, you hear the grandfather clock strike midnight. An announcement comes from the tannoy that you cannot see. Speakers would ruin the aesthetics of the building. Thank you for joining us this evening, but I regret to inform you that the night is coming to a close. If you intend to head home with a lucky someone, we recommend you reconvene in a romantic and dramatic manner now. You mutter a quiet prayer to yourself. Oh, God. Sorry.
Oh, gods of shipping, please let this romance set sail.
You step into the lounge and see...
Hey.
Broderick and Yvette.
I mean, I know who I would pick.
Yeah.
But who you guys? Got
Yvette. Yeah.
Anyone else gonna? Yeah.
Yvette. Yeah. Here we go.
Yvette with a heart. Yes.
Yvette.
Yvette.
Your name here. Sorry. Your name here.
Oh.
You stare her dead in the eyes. Electricity crackles. Sparks fly. The wiring of the lights here is incredibly shoddy. I feel I have not been entirely honest with you.
I'm not quite sure what to say.
I'm like actually a secret agent, a spy.
Oh, that was actually incredibly obvious.
Your like deduction skills are impeccable. I was gonna tell you my tragic backstory, but you've probably worked that all out too.
Sure, let's say that. Anyway, no hard feelings. It was fun spending time with you.
Likewise. Suddenly there's a loud beeping coming from Yvette's breast pocket. She pulls out an incredibly futuristic looking handheld computer, and you wonder what time period this game is supposed to be set in. Trouble's afoot. An organized crime ring of sexy gangsters are going to do a sexy crime in a sexy casino. The night's still young. Up for a sexy crime-fighting adventure?
Hell yes!
There we go. And you have beautiful crime-fighting adventures together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for playing Dream Dandies. Character art and background created by Tab Kimpton, myself, who's out of power. Just my hands made it. Read his comics at discordcomics.com. Script and coding by Nathan Blades. Play his other games and listen to his comedy podcast, as I got told off for mispronouncing this many times, so please say the word for me.
I don't know how you say that. My brain says it's arselingua, but that...
Yeah, no, that's literally... I was just like,
arsling.
It's not. It's a slinger. Arslinger.
Arslinger.
You can see.
That one.
Yeah.
That there.
It means a collection of something.
Cool.
Which is great, but it also has the word arse in it. Sorry, Nathan. And the chat's done, yeah. Darkest Link says, I want to know if you end up with a concierge if no one else turns up. Well, that's why you should play it.
It's good. I've only seen that ending actually. When I played
Oh,
through it
always
before,
Yvette.
I've only
Yeah.
ever had her, and obviously
Yeah.
she's the best.
There you go.
Art of language.
Ars. So it's Ars Lingua, as in linguistics, means the art of language. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a good name.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
But it does say Ars.
It does say arse. Yeah.
Game music by Kevin MacLeod, Visit Incompetech for more open source music. Sound effects and freesound.org. Piano strings are by Herbert Boland. Some backgrounds were adapted from open source image and Wikipedia Commons, because while I am an artist, I'm like, it's a free game. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Tea-dueling is a Dr. Jeff invention, but turning it into Gay Biscuit Chicken is our own nonsense. And Dream Dandies was made in Ren'Py. Ren'Py was created by Python. Learn more at ren'py.org, and that was all programmed by Nathan. There we go, and that is the game. I'll be posting up, right, so you can download it yourself for pay what you want. tabkimpton.itch.io/dreamdandies. It's simple as that. There we go. Thank you very much for having a playthrough with us. Hope you have a go. Try and get the secret ending.
Yeah.
It's a hoot. And this is the one that we did live at Amicon just gone, and we had a wonderful time, and people were so nice about it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy playing the game if you like, or just that you had a fun time this evening. And a big thanks to Laura for stepping in as another...
I showed up an hour before this and was told I was doing it.
Yes, yeah. But I think you need the difference in the voices.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, I'm happy
as
to.
you can tell, I am not a trained voice actor.
What?
But at
Not
least they were
at
least they were different enough that you could know who was saying what. Yeah,
absolutely.
All
I am
right.
slightly hurt that your non-spy voice is my actual voice.
Like, actually, we realised later on that we could make a totally spies joke. Yeah, Darkest Link says you made a great your name here.
I don't have much hair to flick, but all
right. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. This was a wonderful hour. Oh, one sec. Don't end the stream. Not yet. And enjoy finding the dandies of your dreams. Hey.
Bye.
Yeah, 12 people.
Yeah.
People tune in.